That'll teach you to go through a dead lady's purse. You have the right to remain silent.
Who commits petty theft at a crime scene?
Criminals, that's who. And this town was full to the brim of lowlifes just waiting for their dance with Jenny Law.
Forensics wasn't able to find any DNA on the body. Whoever did this knows exactly how we work. I found what appears to be a calling card for the Werecat gang.
Well, I don't need simple words to tell me that this is the work of the Werecat gang. Who is this greenhorn?
This is your new partner, Rachel McLeod. Didn't you get my memo?
You know, I'm illiterate and it's far too soon.
It's been 7 years. Miss Jones here left one surviving relative, a daughter. Why don't you and Officer McLeod...
I work alone.
What happened to her? Her old partner was killed by the Werecat gang. Now she has a score to settle. Take this. This is where she's headed.
There she was. I knew I needed to make her talk, but she wouldn't stop singing.
Hey, I got a few questions for you.
Who do you think you are, my mother? Joke's on you, she's dead. Condolences.
Thank you.
I've got it handled, Four Eyes.
What happened to her?
She was run through by some masked gentleman on her way home from the depot this morning.
Can you give me a description of this vicious villain?
Tall enough not to have to give an exact height on his dating profile, but hairless enough to consider it.
And consider it I did.
Hey, where to next?
You know what, kid? The best detectives sit on their butts doing paperwork all day. Maybe you should try it sometime.
I looked most honest when I was lying. Right place, right time, right hook.
Play with murder enough, and it gets you one of two ways. It makes you sick, or you start to like it.
Hey, Op, you gotta check out this paperwork. It's neat.
You've got some nerve interrupting my interrogation.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, ain't gonna cut it, kid.
Fine, I'll talk.
A woman with enough oil in her hair to grease a skillet gave me this. Told me to sit around and look suspicious.
It can't be.
He's telling the truth.
This could only be a trap, but I had to know the truth.
Wait, we're supposed to be partners.
I'm so glad you decided to join us.
Did you really have to kill somebody to get my attention?
Well, you weren't responding to any of my notes.
You mean these mysterious ciphers?
You still can't read.
I can read this situation just fine. I thought you were dead for 7 years.
Come on up. You need the one friend you ever had, and I need a dirty cop.
This was an offer I could refuse, but I couldn't pull the trigger. So for the first time in my life, I ran.
We control the city, Op. You think the cops have any power without our funding?
I know you don't pay your taxes, you commie.
Honestly, Op, I'm a little hurt you'd rather die than join me.
I'm a little hurt that you shot me.
Goodbye, Op.
This is Detective McLeod requesting backup at the Werecat warehouse on 2101.
How'd you find me?
It was all in the paperwork.
Not bad, kid.
Careful.
Thank you. Get the bike.